It's a sold-out crowd tonight in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the birthplace of ECW. Joey Styles at ringside with Taz to call the action.
If my heart had a soft spot, I'd be in Philly, no doubt.
That's very sensitive of you, partner. I'm sure the superstars of ECW are going to give it their all for these hardcore Philadelphia fans.
Here's the pin. One.
Batista is such an imposing force here in WWE. I wouldn't want to look across the ring at him.
There's a reason he's called the Animal, and it's not because he has fleas.
True. There's the pin! Get his opponent kick out! It sure was a long, strange trip to get these superstars to square off like this.
No doubt, the shortest distance between 2 points may be a straight line, but I find this way more entertaining.
I'm with you, partner. And now they're here to put on a great show for all of us. Who do you think has the advantage?
It's too close to fall. It all boils down to who wants it the most and what they're willing to sacrifice to get it.
I don't know who's more excited, me, the fans, or the superstars themselves.
I'm gonna have to go out on a limb here and say I'm the most excited. You got a problem with that?
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
2.
I'd say this matchup has lived up to expectations so far. What do you think, partner?
Yeah, it's off the chain for sure. I'll tell you that right now. I can't wait to see how it ends.
This crowd sounds like they're about to blow the roof off of the building.
I'm digging it. The louder they are, the less likely I am to hear you blabbering.
Whoever thought we'd be calling this match together? Hey, partner?
No fool. Hey, not for nothing. I got heat with to be stuck with you.
I hope the fans know they're getting something special tonight.
They better. It's not every day you get to see a matchup like this.
I think it's time to bring out the heavy firepower.
These superstars got it in them to cause a lot of damage. I gotta tell you, I was so pumped up about this match, I hardly slept last night.
Are you sure your own snoring didn't keep waking you up?
Hey, I don't snore.
Wait a minute, you forget, I've been on planes with you. Either you were snoring, or you swallowed a chainsaw in catering. Batista is one of the most dominant superstars in WWE history.
One of the biggest bullies is more like it. He's not that great.
The proof is in the pudding. Look at how much championship gold he's worn.
3.
Here is your winner, Batista!
This sold-out crowd is on its feet tonight here in St. Louis, Missouri.
These fans are so excited, I'm having a hard time staying in my own seat myself.
I'm with you on that, partner. We've got a great show here tonight for these St. Louis fans, and I can't wait to get started. I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar.
And that's about the last place you want to be if you're not a superstar yourself. Trust me, I know.
Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Hey, it's pretty insightful for a guy who's never wrestled a match in his life.
Well, I've been in the locker room after the match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally...
Here's the pin. This could be it. I love hearing a crowd come alive, even if I disagree with what they're saying.
Me too, and I do agree with what they're saying. He could pin his opponent right here.
These superstars are at the top of their game, but only one of them is going to have his hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
So what? You want to say that everybody wins so that nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it.
Man, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner, but it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it everything they got.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
I don't think you're going to be able to. Just sit back and enjoy the ride.
And what a wild ride it's been so far, with no signs of stopping anytime soon. These fans have certainly rallied around Bobby Lashley, and it's not hard to see why.
Yeah, but if Lashley knows what's good for him, he will.
And here's the cover.
Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars, and even they wind up seriously injured sometimes.
That's for sure. Even me, a former WWE champion, has had his share of injuries over the years. This match proves without a doubt why SmackDown's the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
I can't help but agree, partner. You won't see action like this on Raw.
Even if you did, you'd have to hear about puppies and government mules and scalded dogs. It's like a zoo over there. These superstars have been giving it everything they've got all night.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
Yeah, you're not.
He's got him covered.
These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes, too.
No question. If you want to make it in the... There's a lot of things under the ring, and all of them hurt. Oh, man. What an impact.
You could hear that one up in the cheap seats. Man, this one's turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for that.
You never know what you'll find under the ring. Oh, man, these WWE fans are fired up.
They sure are. And you know that's going to have an effect on this match.
Man, what a chair shot. Reminds me of my good old days as the hardcore champion.
If that's your idea of good old days, I'm glad I wasn't around for them.
That's the way to do it. Grab a weapon from under the ring and start swinging. I don't think there's anything that Sabu wouldn't do to an opponent if he thought it would win him the match.
Well, what did you expect? He comes from ECW where the only rules are there are no rules. I can't think of the last time I saw a superstar with the speed and raw power of this man, Bobby Lashley.
Lashley's a powerhouse, no doubt about it. But he lacks experience, and experience is what makes all the difference.
He got some pretty good experience when he beat you for the United States Championship, didn't he?
That's a little below the belt, isn't it? Let's talk about all of your championship reigns. Okay, we're done.
He may get the 3 count right here.
2. Talk about superstars who don't...
What an impact! That's going to do some damage.
You're not kidding, Cole. That's got to hurt like crazy. Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it.
I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love to know where you're coming up with this stuff, because it sure ain't from personal experience.
He anticipated that move perfectly. I don't think anyone in this match is even Oh my God, what a chair shot!
Yeah, and that doesn't tickle, believe me. There it is, blood in the water. The end is near.
How can you sound so excited? These are human beings in the ring, for God's sake.
Correction, these are WWE superstars. And
There's the pin! Can his opponent kick out?
3. Seeing a
Here's your winner, Sabu.
A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight. No matter how long Stone Cold Steve Austin is away from the squared circle, he's as popular as ever when he returns.
He's an absolute phenomenon. I don't think this business has ever seen a bigger superstar than Stone Cold.
That's a bold statement, Your Majesty, but I'll second it.
I don't get it, JR. You're not going to win a match by insulting your opponent.
No, but having the crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline pumping.
victory, tossed out of the ring and the match. Well, there's one less superstar in this match now. You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know. A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight. It doesn't appear that Edge is getting much love from this crowd tonight, and who can blame them? They're certainly not getting much from Edge.
That's not true, JR. I'm sure this arena is just full of Edge heads tonight. Well, there's one less superstar in this match now. This is great, JR. He's really letting his opponent have it.
I guess he is, but I'd like to see a little less sizzle and a little more steak, personally. Very few superstars have the physical and mental gifts possessed by Elijah Burke.
He's the total package as far as I'm concerned, and he's going to go far in this business. How can Shawn Michaels keep calling himself the Heart? That's it. He's out of the ring, and that means he's out of the match, too.
Excellent counter. What ring presence. You know, King, CM Punk certainly has his fair share of fans, particularly of the female persuasion.
He's not the only one.
He just got tossed out rather unceremoniously, in my opinion.
I don't understand how these fans can boo Edge, JR. They've got no respect for everything he's done for them.
Oh, you're full of it, King. These fans don't give a damn about Edge, because they know he might as well start walking back to the locker room. He's out of this match.
You ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. Wow, he wasn't too gentle about throwing him out. Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King.
Pop a 40 and
Except
check
when I
your
have to sit here and
rollies.
listen to you
Prime
drool over
time.
divas.
Come on, on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time. That's it. The match is over for that particular superstar.
You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication. These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR, but I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over any fans with that move, but I don't think that bothers him too much, quite frankly.
He took a ride over the top rope, down to the floor, and out of this match. Ugh. I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on testing each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home. Well, up and over and out. Eliminated. Oh! Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing. This match has come to an abrupt end for that superstar.
Ugh. These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks. You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be...
There he goes! He's out of the match!
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight. This sold-out crowd is on its feet tonight here in St. Louis, Missouri.
These fans are so excited, I'm having a hard time staying in my own seat myself.
I'm with you on that, partner. We've got a great show here tonight for these St. Louis fans, and I can't wait to get started. No matter how long Stone Cold Steve Austin is away from the squared circle, he's as popular as ever when he returns.
He's an absolute phenomenon. I don't think this business has ever seen a bigger superstar than Stone Cold.
That's a bold statement, partner, but I'll second it. It's been a long time since I saw a crowd get behind a superstar the way they have for John Cena.
Yeah, and that's great for him, but this is a match, not a popularity contest.
I don't think Cena's got any problem being physical either. There aren't many.
He could get the pin right here. Here's the pin. Time's up. Another superstar's coming in.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans. He may get the 3 count right here. Seeing The Rock in action again makes you realize just how great he really is.
I wish my in-ring career wasn't over so I could go one-on-one with the great one and find out who the greatest WWE champion of all time really is.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice time for another superstar to join the match.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle. An injured superstar is like a wounded animal. He's 3 seconds away from victory. These superstars are at the top of their game, but only one of them is going to have his hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great... He's got him covered.
2, 3.
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork, and his opponent might not have enough left to kick out. It's about time he got in on this one.
I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
This could be 3 right here.
This capacity crowd is certainly getting its money's worth here tonight.
And it's a good thing, too. If they're not buying tickets, we're not getting paychecks.
Well, I don't think we'll have to worry about selling tickets the next time we come back here. Not after a match like this.
Man, this one's turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it took me by surprise, and that doesn't happen often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both call... Here's the moment he's been waiting for. He's in the match.
He's going for the cover.
2.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now. He could hit his opponent right here.
2.
Half of the Undertaker style is about getting inside his opponent's head. If you can, I think we know where he's going with this.
Here he comes. The FU. He just drove his opponent straight into the ground.
Here's the pin. This could be it.
3.
I was a great WWE champion. He's
1.
going for the pin. It's crazy to think that we actually get paid to do a job like this. There's thousands of... There's the cover.
I don't think there's a superstar in the history of WWE who's gone from rookie to WWE champion as quickly as John Cena has.
Yeah, Cena shot up real quick, but he hasn't picked up the experience that a lot of other superstars have.
Well, from where I sit, I haven't seen a lot of superstars give Cena much of a problem. He's held his own against some of the most talented veterans on the roster.
I assume you're talking about me.
He wasted no time going for that pin.
Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching, I think he's going to fly.
And there's the pin.
You know what I miss most about The Rock? The way he used to make you look like an idiot.
And here's a little something for the fans. That's why they love him.
Who cares what they think? All he's doing here is giving his opponent a chance to recover.
He's going for the pin.
2.
You take one look at Bret Hart, and it's not hard to see why he's a WWE Hall of Famer.
I'll put it this way, partner. If Bret Hart doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, nobody does.
Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Hey, it's pretty insightful for a guy who's never wrestled a match in his life.
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who... He's going for the pin! This could be it!
3.
There isn't an ounce of...
There's the cover! Can he do it?
3.
These superstars have been giving it everything they've got all night.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE Superstars...
On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
I don't think you're going to be able to. Just sit back and enjoy the ride.
And what a wild ride it's been so far, with no signs of stopping anytime soon. I don't think there's ever been a more dominant superstar in WWE than the legendary Dead Man, The Undertaker.
Yeah, but you can only stay on top of the mountain for so long, and the Dead Man's been there for a long, long time.
That might be true, but I don't see anyone on the horizon who could dethrone the Phenom. And here's the cover.
I've been on the receiving end of a beating from Stone Cold, and
I think these fans know what's coming next.
They sure do. The F.U. I've taken that move, and believe me, it doesn't tickle.
1, 2, 3.
These superstars are on fire.
Here's your winner, John Cena.
A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight. It doesn't look like the Texas Rattlesnake's transition to Hollywood has softened him up any.
If anything, he looks even tougher than ever, and that's saying something. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the liver tape.
All right, enough.
And there's the cover.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time.
I'm so happy that we have a superstar like Edge on the Raw roster. Someone who sets goals for himself and doesn't let anything stop him from reaching them. He's a great role model for young fans.
Oh, he's a terrific role model, all right. Edge is a real humanitarian. A guy who would just as soon sell you out as look at you.
What are you talking about, JR? That's just a nasty rumor spread by people who wanted to be in Edge's league but couldn't keep up with him.
Come on, King. You've watched Edge as much as I have, and you've seen the things he's pulled. Talk about someone whose heart is as cold as the other side of the hill.
Well, I'm sorry you've decided to sympathize with the losers, JR. Me, I'm sticking with a winner. I'm sticking with Edge.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit,
That makes for a much more interesting match, JR. It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that. Oh my gosh! The reverse sound just gave way!
Here's your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The spotlight is on ECW tonight as we stop in Memphis, Tennessee, the home of Elvis Presley and WWE Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler.
I think you and I could take them on also, providing you just sit in the corner and look silly and stay out of trouble.
Thank you very much. How about we leave it to the ECW roster to give the fans their money's worth?
I can't take anything away from Sabu. The guy is hardcore to the bone.
I remember back in the original ECW, Sabu competed in oh man, I don't think that was ever meant to be used like that.
Creativity has its advantages.
It sure was a long, strange trip to get these superstars to square off like this.
No doubt, the shortest distance between 2 points may be a straight line, but I find this
Well, you're not going to last long if you keep getting hit by that.
You got that right. I don't care how tough you are.
And the...
Whoa! You see that? What a shot!
Talk about a difference maker. They refuse to...
Oh, no. Don't tell me he's going to do what I think he's going to do. He's going to do it?
Okay, I won't. But that mandible claw is locked in. What an excruciating hold. I don't think that chair's going to be good for much after this match.
Well, it's good for what he used it for, and that's all that really matters.
I think it's time to bring out the heavy firepower.
These superstars got it in them to cause a lot of damage, believe me.
How do you compare today's superstars with those when you were active in the ring?
Not like I'm Ed the Strangler Lewis over here. I've been in the ring with a lot of guys on that WWE roster.
Oh my God! That did some serious damage.
If you don't like it, look away, you wuss.
He's using that object with sickening effectiveness. I hope somebody stops this.
Well, I sure ain't gonna do it. You're welcome to go out there, partner.
I hope the fans know they're getting something special tonight.
They better. It's not every day you get to see a matchup like this.
I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight. Oh my God, how can you hope to defend yourself against an object like that?
That's the nature of the beast, man. If it's not nailed down, someone's gonna take it and try to bash it in your head.
The fans are on their feet. They know what's coming next.
I can't believe the mandible claw is a legitimate move. It's absolutely disgusting. He's making a cover. 1, 2. He's got these fans on their feet. They know what's up.
There it is. A huge 619. I know Mick Foley very well out.
He's 3 seconds away from a win. It took the fans quite a while back in the day to warm up to Tommy Dreamer. But once they did, they stuck with him.
I'm pretty sure it was his work ethic that turned them around. Tommy gives his all every time he claps. He's putting that weapon to good use here.
No doubt. As long as he's got that thing, he's in the driver's seat. That would be a really good time to start wearing down a body part. I'd say go for the leg.
Sound like a manager. You ever considered that career path?
Nah, I'd be too tempted to jump in that ring and start choking people out.
He may get the 3 count right here. Sabu was trained to be a
Man, that's why foreign objects are a superstar's best friend.
Well, I guess that depends on which end of the object you're on. This capacity crowd is making their opinions heard tonight.
There's no mistaking who they like in this one. He could have the pin right here. 1, 2.
Who do you think has the advantage in this matchup? How in the world is a human body supposed to withstand that kind of impact?
Well, if you keep getting hit like that, you don't. Plain and simple. He just broke his opponent in half with the table.
He might break the table in half on his opponent.
Uh-oh, the ref's on Dream Street right about now.
That could mean a nightmare for what?
I don't want to doubt this guy's sincerity or nothing like that, but I gotta tell you, he's obviously playing possum in.
Now that was some serious impact.
I bet you can hear that sound all the way up, even in the cheap seats. Yeah, that's it. Do it again.
I know physical punishment is part of the game, but I can't believe you're enjoying this so much. Whoever thought we'd be calling this match together? A partner?
Oh, fool. Hey, now for nothing. I wonder who I got heat with to be stuck with you. Uh-oh. I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
They paid for their tickets, and that gives them the right to have their voices heard. I don't know who's more excited, me, the fans, or the superstars themselves.
I'm going to have to go out on a limb here and say I'm the most excited. You got a problem with that? was talking to one of these superstars before the show, and they let me in on a little secret strategy we're planning for tonight.
And that strategy was...
If I told you, it wouldn't be a secret, now would it? Jeez! No wonder why nobody trusts you. I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this.
What's going through the minds of these combatants right now?
About a million different things. Here's the deal, you gotta think several steps ahead of your opponent, especially in this caliber of a match.
It really is a game of human chess.
Yeah, and I'm stuck next to the lowly pawn.
What do you like most about the superstars in there right now?
I don't have an ounce of quit in them. When you have competitors that are determined on squaring off, you know it's going to be a heck of a match.
Something's got to give, but it's getting great to watch it happen.
Hey, you ever thought about becoming a wrestler, or what they call in this company, an in-ring competitor?
Considering the fact that I'm afraid of my wife, I haven't really thought about that much.
I don't know, man. You'd be tough to catch in that ring. Kind of like a greased-up shaved cat with mayonnaise on its face. What a shot! That sledgehammer will mess you up for good.
How does someone even hope to come back after something like that? He's going for the pin! This could be it!
Get it! Why not go in for the kill?
I think this superstar has a game plan and is determined to stick to it.
That's all well and good, but what you think up in the locker room and what happens in a match are two different things. You may not like the fans, but as a superstar, you got no choice but to listen to it.
But without them, we'd all be out of a job. They're as much our boss as Mr. McMahon.
Here is your winner, Mick Foley.
A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy thing.
In all my years in the business, I've never seen a superstar with the raw charisma of The Rock.
And that charisma not only took The Rock to the very top of sports entertainment, it also allowed him to take Hollywood by storm.
And make no mistake about it, The Rock has not forgotten his millions and millions of WWE fans.
He certainly hasn't. And from the sound of things, they haven't forgotten The Rock either.
Wow, listen to these fans, JR.
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all.
Randy Orton is a genius, JR. As soon as he got what he needed from Triple H and Ric Flair, he turned on him and struck out on his...
Here it comes, King, the most electrifying move in sports entertainment.
Here it is, the people's elbow. I've got to admit it, I'm electrified, JR. These superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be...
Oh, no! This is terrible! You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum!
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now.
Oh, no. I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out. Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can't, JR, and I don't think we'd have it any other way.
What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You got to keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well, then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to... Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match, and now it's paying off.
Oh, no. You know what's coming next.
Rock bottom! Rock bottom! This one's over! I love seeing The Rock on the silver screen, but it's even better to see him in the squared circle.
No question. The Rock is a sports entertainment natural. Plain and simple.
And considering that the great one's a third-generation superstar, that comes as no surprise.
10.
I've got a feeling